Hi guys, Hail Mary Meet, everybody, it's MicheleMarieDalene, Hail Mary Meet, and of course today is the 19th of the month of August, and of course tonight we'll probably be covering some of the general questions you may have about such things as how did the weekend go with R11H30, and I cannot tell you specifically anything about what was asked at the interview because it is agreed that we're going to keep that information kind of as a surprise. But I can tell you it went well. So I could answer some of your basic questions. But if you want any more specific details than that, I'm sorry, I have to declare it's classified, and that is just the way it is. And of course, we also have some local news to cover, including the fact that right now where it is comfortable outside at about 22 degrees Celsius or so. It's not bad. In fact, let me give you the weather forecast to start with, and I already can see questions are starting to come in, so I am going to quickly give you the weather information for the next few days, and then we'll go into your chat questions, which we are going to be listening to the chat questions from all of my major outlets, from Discord, Twitch, Twitter, and well, not Twitter, but the YouTube, Discord, and Twitch. Today, the expected high was supposed to be 24 degrees, a low of 16. It actually is 21 degrees Celsius right now. Monday, the 20th, is going to be high at 24, low 14. Tuesday, August 21st, shows a 30% chance of showers, a high of 24, low of 19. It's going to stay mild pretty much for a few days anyway. It's not going to get super hot, but it's going to be mild. And so now what I'm going to do is let me go ahead and get ready to switch everything over to check out the chat. So this is going to take a little bit of time, guys, because I have to do this manually, one click at a time. So be patient. I have not automated this yet. I really do need to do that to automate the process. So we're going to be a minute to switch this on, and we'll go to the chat for for YouTube. Oh, and the Twitch, for the Twitch. But the problem is I forgot to turn on the Discord sound. So let me turn that on before I forget. So, and Snow Queen Radio. And I am now on. That's good. And I can go ahead and display the other two chats, and we can take a look at things and see how we're going today. Okay? And so we have Squiggle Carol, what kind of weed would you smoke? I don't smoke weed at this point. It's not legal in the state of Connecticut, so I wouldn't be using it until it becomes legal, which, given what's going on with the state legislature, I would say that would be pretty soon. Ted the other Ligon's speech, Michele Liga, start using Fahrenheit. Why don't you start learning about the metric system? You didn't learn about it in school? 20 degrees Celsius is equal to 68 degrees Fahrenheit. And 21 degrees Celsius is equal to 70 degrees Fahrenheit. So for every 2 degrees Celsius, or 1 degree Celsius is equal to 2 degrees Fahrenheit. And by the way, 30 degrees Celsius is equal to 85 degrees Fahrenheit. You live in North America, and that's our standard. Yeah, but I also happen to be using a lot of European standards too for electricity. That's right, the show runs a lot of stuff on 220. Alright, so let's get started with the basics here. I know the metric system, that's not the point. Alright, well, first of all, I want to get some news in. I'm not going to bore you with all the details. A couple days ago, I think it was Friday, Aretha Franklin died at 79 years old. She was known for the song R-E-S-P-E-C-T. That's what it means to me. So I feel sorry for the loss of Aretha Franklin. She was 79 years old and had a very rich musical career. She was only 19 years older than me. James Marie says, rolled eyes. I guess she didn't know about the Aretha Franklin Yeah, passing away on Friday. Jack Dorsey at Twitter did openly admit that Twitter is a little bit left to the left, but unlike Facebook and YouTube, is a little more understanding about the desire for free speech. Also, Donald Trump and several congressional members are concerned that given what's been going on, that there may be an issue about conservative congressmen finding their Facebook accounts banned for the same reason that Alex Jones was, and that is because they represent a situation where they don't want the conservative right message to be getting out, even from congressional leaders. Actually, Squiggle Carol is right. Actually, Fahrenheit, it was actually a British standard. UK has currently switched to the metric system, but they also, you will see that sometimes they still use Fahrenheit and Celsius interchangeably. The name Fahrenheit was named after the creator of the scale, which is a Dr. Fahrenheit, which was German, by the way. Okay, that's true. Yeah, she did, but then again, she also was stated. Now, obviously, I want to first of all say hello to the Twitch people because I haven't actually said hello to Twitch yet. So let me say hello to Twitch. Hello, everyone. Okay, so yesterday, on Wednesday, we started covering the YouTube and Twitch chats, and of course the Discord chats. And unfortunately, when I type into the chats on Discord, it's going to basically screw me up because it's not an overlay, that's an underlay. So I think the phone already is on hold. You didn't turn on the volume though. Well, it is now. Okay, so, and of course, off camera, me and TNCC, he was asking me about the way we used to do the Coffee with Lumi and Michele live streams, and I explained very similar to how we do it on the porch, using my iPhone or my Android phone. We would actually put the phone in the stand, plug in the iRig Pre with K multimedia adapter, and answer the phone first. Go ahead, call you on the air. Nice talking, pal. Okay. Well, the Snow Queen kind of lives wherever she lives. It's just kind of the nature. If I had a choice, I would live in Greenland. It's cold up there right now. It's snowing. It's snowing in northern Canada right now. Most people don't know that. Okay, you were saying? Yes. Okay, so basically what I was saying was he asked me when you were doing the Coffee with Lumi and Michele is how you were doing the videos, and I explained, well, I had to show you this on camera after the phone call. Go ahead, call you on the air.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing alright, how are you?
I'm doing good. My brother has something he wants to tell you. Can I put him on the phone?
What is it you want to tell me?
Well, let me put him on the phone here, Gary. Let me get it.
Excuse me? Alright. Okay. Yes, I see 631. Oh God, another one. Another account. I could almost bet I know it's people of peace, because Alright, so you want to explain the process? I'll explain it because obviously no one can really see it on Discord unless they're watching the live stream on YouTube or Twitch. What we would do is we'd use our cell phones and we'd put the cell phone into a stand and I'd park it on my TV and I'd use it, or record it at 720p, the couch. And then the iRig Pre is an adapter from my phones that lets me plug in my XLR microphone. Or mixer, for that matter. Go ahead, call you on the air. Okay, so that's what it does. And the only thing was is we weren't doing Discord at the time. So if we were doing Discord, that would have been complicated because you would have to plug the sound in somehow into Discord. Yeah, I know. Okay, so are we ever going to visit that technology again in the future? It's possible. It's possible. But go ahead, Claire, on the air.
I just wanted to say that this is a very interesting program that you're putting on.
Excuse me?
I just wanted to say that this is a very interesting program that you're putting on.
Well, it hasn't gotten interesting yet, but it probably will get more interesting in a short bit.
Yeah. My brother has something he wants to tell you. Can I put him on the phone?
Can you call him on this phone? You can put him on the phone. Yeah, go ahead. Okay, that's enough of that, guys. Spare me, okay? Where's Chris sick? Chris is at home. Like she explains, sometimes she doesn't feel like doing the live streams, and sometimes she does. No, Dory did not even see our 11830. Anyway, we had a pretty good weekend. We got things done a little bit earlier, which is good, because our 11830 said he kind of missed his dog and his cats, and so he went home on Sunday instead of Monday. Go ahead, call you on the air.
Hi, my name's Jesse. How are you doing?
Who?
My name's Jesse.
Well, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Oh, that's good. Is there a neat show you have going on? I called the phone number on the screen. You picked up.
About the
But I just want to be clear that I don't want to be on the air, so I'm not thankful that you haven't put me on the air yet.
I don't quite get it.
Yeah, my name's Jesse.
No, I can kind of hear you.
I really like your show.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad you like my show.
Yeah,
Although
it's a good show.
sometimes it can be a mixed bag. Sometimes.
Yeah, well, mixed bag.
What's that?
Yeah, it could be a mixed bag. I really like your show.
Oh.
I think you're so pretty.
My channel's been
I
around
like your
since.
hair.
My channel's been
I
around
didn't
since.
your hair to look like that.
Can I finish? I
What
said
were you saying?
my channel's been around since
I'm
2001.
sorry, I'm having trouble understanding you.
My channel's been around since
What was
2000.
that? What were you saying?
You can't hear what Michelle's
We
saying?
should probably take turns here talking.
I think now you can hear me
I
now.
feel like I'm
Oh my.
having trouble. I can't tell if you're talking or...
All right. Now wait, let me finish real quick.
Okay, well, I just want to say I really like your show.
All right. All right. Thank you.
Yeah, it's a real good show.
Yeah. Bye bye. Okay. Jesse said to sweetheart. Them. I saw a comment on her channel where someone told her that it was perfect chance to get back. Well, I don't think that's gonna happen. Because first of all, that's one of the reasons why the documentary is not going to be unveiled, and there's not going to be no leaks Unlike the federal government. Unlike the federal government. Go ahead, caller. You're on the air. Whatever. Yeah, FBI leaks. Yeah, Page Carter. All those documents. Oh, yeah. Mueller's fucked. Oh, he's definitely fucked. Go ahead, caller. You're on the air.
Hi, Michelle. I think we got disconnected. It's me, Jesse.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to disconnect you.
That's okay. You probably got services ended.
I was just trying to explain.
Well, I was calling to ask you to see what exactly your show is about.
What?
Because I'm a new listener. I'm not entirely sure what your show is about, but it seems really interesting.
Yeah, but you like the show, though.
Yeah, I just think that's a real neat show.
Yeah, hi, how you doing?
And some of your camera angles are neat.
Yeah, I'm right here.
How'd you get your hair like that?
I'm right here. Michelle's right here. We're both right here.
Some sort of dye, or is it natural?
Oh, God. Okay.
I think you're a pretty woman. I like your hair.
So, are you watching us on the YouTube?
Was it a dye, or was it just natural like that?
I know. I just asked you a question. I said, are you watching us on...
I'm not sure. I'm having a little trouble understanding.
You can't expect to build a proper
I feel like we might be talking over each other.
Oh, my hair.
I'm not sure. Are you talking while I'm talking, or what's going on there?
You're asking me about my hair?
Yeah, your hair's so pretty.
Oh, I really have bad hearing. That's the biggest problem. It's not like I don't...
Oh, yeah, you still have pretty hair.
That's one of the reasons why the live chat with texting is easier.
You're just, you got so much treatment.
Right. Well, that's the reason, like I said.
You drink it, or you go to the salon, or...
All right.
How do you do that?
All right. Well, keep watching the show. Join us in the chat.
I think this is such a great show. Are you into politics?
Oh, okay. Thank you. But like I said,
I hate that stupid, stinky Trump, don't we?
All right. Anyway.
I really enjoy your show.
It's easier sometimes.
But anyways, what I was calling originally about was, it said you're the North American Snow Queen. What's that?
I'm just reading something here.
Do you have any superpowers or anything like that?
I'm trying to be nice to everybody, but every time I try to say something, they keep getting cut off.
I wonder if you have superpowers, because if you're a Snow Queen, that doesn't mean you have superpowers.
Yeah. But anyway, this winter we're going to have a nice winter.
Yeah, this winter I think it'll be a good winter. It'd be nice to go. Be lots of snow. Lots of ice. It'll be real nice.
Make sure to stock up on lots of grains and vegetables, because unfortunately
grains and vegetables, vegetables, they are farmed in farms, which people get jobs from doing it with the farms, and they go on their tractor and it goes wee.
I see Sherry's on the air. Hello, Sherry.
Hi, Michelle.
How you doing?
It goes wee.
Could you help me with this individual, because I'm having a hard time understanding
how those farms actually work, though?
What's wrong, Michelle?
Well,
I heard about solar energy.
I'm trying to understand the caller, but every time I try to say something, they keep walking all over me.
I'm sorry, I'm having a little bit of, I think our timing is off.
Hello?
Yeah, what was the caller trying to say there?
Hello? Is anybody on the phone?
They're saying, is anybody
on the phone? Am I still online, or do I need to call back? I can't tell. Ooh, my dad has a John Green tractor. It's big. He goes, boom, boom. That's the sound of him driving the tractor.
Yeah.
So I think they have a lot of energy.
He was around when he was farming and stuff.
Hold on, caller.
We don't have a real farm.
What is the caller trying to say? There's somebody What's that?
They said they have a lot of energy.
Oh. Okay.
They probably had too much caffeine.
Yeah, because every time I try, I pause to let him speak, and then the next thing you know he's talking over me no matter how many pauses I give between my speech and his speech. And that makes it
Seems like
hard.
they hung up.
And that makes it really complicated.
They keep calling you?
Well, he said that they like the show and everything. And that's pretty cool. By the way, we're also on Twitch right now, too. We're on Discord, Twitch, and YouTube. So, we're covering all the bases. Do you have any questions about the documentary that we're mentioning that our 11H30 was here filming for this weekend? I can't give
I didn't know.
I can't give you any specifics, but some general questions I can answer.
I thought it was a joke.
No, it's a real documentary. It's being filmed, and it is going to be released on YouTube. But Levin told me he doesn't know exactly when. He came all the way up here from Philadelphia to shoot it. And
that's nice.
We've been working on it for a few months now, so it's not a new thing.
How long is it?
He doesn't know how long it's going to be. He's got the raw stock now. He's just going to edit it. And there's so much material that originally the goal was to be 30 minutes. It looks like it's going to be a lot longer than that now. That's all I can tell you at this point. He doesn't even know how long it's going to be.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
I might even be, if it's good now, he might go ahead and put it in Connie's and Sundance film festivals.
Oh, that's good.
That'd be fun to see. So how are you and Sean doing?
Good. Thank you, Michelle. How are you?
Okay. Are you still talking to Jesse?
Yeah, we still talk to Jesse.
Surprised you don't come up here sometime. We could probably consider doing a video on the porch. To answer some of the people's questions they asked why Chris is not here tonight, I don't know why she's not on. Sometimes she wants to come on, sometimes she doesn't, and that... People,
I don't know.
I read your comments, Dory. He says, he read my question to Sherry. Well, okay, people, Sherry, do you think Michelle should kiss this rich guy?
Who's the rich guy?
Our 11H30.
Should you kiss him? Yeah, you should.
Except the one problem, he's got a boyfriend. He's got a girlfriend. She likes the show, but I don't think she really would be appreciative if I kissed him.
Well, then don't kiss him, because if he has a girlfriend, you shouldn't kiss him.
Right. And they're doing good. Let's see.
You don't got to make moves on everybody, Michelle.
Why did Sherry think your documentary was a joke? That's what Ted Logan asked. Why did Sherry think your documentary was a joke?
No, it sounded like they were playing a joke, just like the Howard Stern thing. I thought that was a joke too.
Yeah, that was a joke, unfortunately. And the problem, and the good thing is I caught on to it before I ended up spending a lot of money to go to New York City with Dory.
Yeah, I didn't think it was real.
Yeah, our Levin is putting his heart and soul into this. Yeah.
Any more callers?
I am taking callers, yeah. You just talked to one of them, or heard one of them.
Yeah, they had a lot of energy.
A little bit too much energy, because even when I paused after he paused to make sure there was any more words to say, the minute I spoke up, the person would start talking all over me all over again.
Yeah, I don't know why he did that, or that person did that.
I don't know why either.
They'll call you back.
Oh, I'm sure you will. Does Sherry think you're a big joke or something? That's what Ted Logan asks.
No, I don't think you're a big joke. I just think people like to take that they joke with you.
Yeah. What was your other question? I already answered it, people of peace. He asked, do you think he has a girlfriend or boyfriend? He has a girlfriend.
Why would he have a didn't he say he had a girlfriend?
Yes, I asked him. He says he does. So anyway, we got people piece. He loves to ask questions, and then I try to get back to the other questions, and then he always says, "Go back and scroll up to see the question I asked about three people before him." And then I have to figure out what he was trying to say, and it slows me down.
Tell him to ask it again.
Ted Logan says, "For Pop, calm your autism for once." Yeah, he has autistic spectrum. He doesn't want to admit it, but he does have it. He still has to fondle with her microphone a little bit. The stupid... Why do you put the microphone under your clothes anyway? When you realize the stupid clip always wants to constantly... I don't know, just do. You know, you could do is you could actually stick it underneath your top. Yeah. You're like, what, attached to my bra? Some people do. Yeah, they do when they want to hide
Michelle,
them. What's that?
Are you talking to yourself?
I was telling Michelle that this microphone is always a pain in the ass. And it is. It's always flipping over. I mean,
so this is Lumi speaking.
Well, actually, here's what I'm going to deal with. You want me to clip this microphone a little lower down? Yeah, but your armlet's there. Have it under my top. Oh, okay. So, I got that a little bit better now. So, it may be cooler, but this leather seat is still... My butt still sticks to the seat.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. So, it's undeniable he's on the spectrum. Talking about people with peace. Yeah, I don't deny that. I could see that. So, what are you and Sean doing tonight?
Listening to your Discord.
Okay. So you're not actually seeing the YouTube or the Twitch streams?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm going on YouTube right now.
Yeah, Bill and Bremis, wouldn't it be kind of hard to watch the YouTube? And, well, actually, you know, you can still type to the questions and still hear through Discord if you want.
I can still hear on Discord.
Yeah. But the minute you try to play the YouTube stream, the audio, it's going to cut you off of Discord. So that's what I'm saying, especially on an iPhone, and you know that. My Android phone doesn't do that, though. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, why are you ignoring... I'm not ignoring Ginge. Jesus Christ. Oh my gosh, you missed my question again. I have to scroll back now looking for Ginger Marie's question. Hold on a minute, guys. This is a pain. You know. Mr. Left, this is a strange episode. Ruffman was making two stuff at. This slows me down when I have to go back. Anybody ever found a faster way to do this backup? Yeah, I used to scroll better. Yeah, Ginger Marie, let's see, here's the first one I see. Oh my gosh, you missed my question again. I asked Star Ginger Marie, I ask you how far you are from Newtown, Connecticut. It's near the shoreline. It's about maybe about 3 hours from here, tops. Because that's about how far it takes to get to the Danbury Fair Mall from here.
Hello?
Now, Ginger Marie was saying to me is that she thought that the Animal Ads shooting was a conspiracy. And it wasn't real. And I said, oh yeah, it was real. I said, believe me, I live in the same state game happened in. The newspapers and the media were all over that story. On December 17th, 2011, the same minute that Adam Lanza opened fire, my cat died. I'm talking about Fluffy. Okay, the question is, what do you, Sherry, think of Michele and Patty? Well, do you know who Patty is, Sherry?
What?
Do you know who Patty is?
What?
Patty. Patty. Patricia.
What about her?
You don't know who she is. Okay, well, she's somebody I know at the soup kitchen for a long time. We hang out a lot at the soup kitchen.
Okay, so what about you and Patty?
Well, we kind of like each other, but we're not dating, so people beast ask as if you knew Patty what you thought of Patty and Michele, but you don't know Patty, so how can you answer that question?
I can't answer that question.
Ginger Marie still says, I think it's a false flag about Sandy Hook.
I don't know.
And Ted Logan says, Mr. Laugh, check out the Vaughn ruined his own life channel too. Lots of his older content there. R11 says, LOL, I am a nut for liking Alex Jones, yet Jins believes Sandy Hook didn't happen. Does she not know how that theory started? Strange topic, or lack thereof for the matter. Yeah, well, Alex Jones I never saw him say it was made up with actors playing the kids. I never heard him say that. But then again, that was so long ago, my brain probably just kind of slipped my head. After all, my cat died at the exact minute he opened up fire at Sandy Hook Elementary School. So that's when Fluffy died, and she had a heart attack in the vet's office. And I told the vet nicely, do not resuscitate. She was already sick. I said to the vet, you resuscitate, you're going to end up killing her again. And God knows I can't afford that. Ask Dory question out loud. Yeah, she was a little tiger cat that used to be in the earlier videos. You would sometimes see her on the couch. Fame is also an old senior. He's doing good, but, I don't know how long Fame's going to be with us. He seems healthy, but, he's almost 16 years old now, so. Mr. Les said, Ted, I've checked it out a bit. I can only take Vaughn in small doses. Usually just watch a few minutes of a video and then leave comments. Ginger Marie, can you address the dude LOL? Okay. She still says I think it's a false flag. So why don't you ask why don't you ask Ginger Marie why she says she don't watch Alex Jones, and yet she subscribed to one of the things that was allegedly attributed to him.
Michele, what are you talking about?
What's that?
What are you talking about?
We're talking about the kids that got shot in Sandy Hook in 2011, December 17th.
What about it?
Well, there's a conspiracy theory that the kids were actors and the actresses, and that no one really died.
Oh.
And it was all made up by the anti-gun lobby specifically to try to get Connecticut to ban guns ownership in the state of Connecticut. I don't necessarily know if that's true, but she just rang off. All right. I am following. Okay. So first of all, Ginger Marie, where did you hear the conspiracy about Sandy Hook? Who told you about the conspiracy theory about Sandy Hook? People P says, wait, can I ask Ask 11 about the response to Dory and her subs planning to destroy the documentary? R11H3's right there. You can ask her yourself. I spoke to Dory. She doesn't care about the documentary. Ted Logan, Michelle Sherry was being very condescending of you. Rude. The only true news source is Jimmy Kimmel. I don't know anything about the guy to say if he's really a good news source or not. But I do know that for me, watching 15 different news sources and trying to get my head straight is kind of difficult. By the way, the Republican Party and Donald Trump are going to consider filing antitrust lawsuits against the major social media sites because they think that they become a monopoly and that they deserve to be broken up because they're too big for their own good. Which I kind of agree with that. Yep. There was another conspiracy theory that the shooting was God's punishment for evil kids. Honestly, I don't think the kids were evil. And I could not see how the kids would be considered evil. I can't. If anything, the kids were, for the most part, were like all children were. Innocent bystanders that were stuck in the wrong place at the wrong time. And that just is what makes it a tragedy. The kids didn't do anything wrong. What did the kids do? Not a thing. Just being first graders in an elementary school. And that makes the kids bad kids? No, I don't think so. I think that there's another serious issue about what happened in Sandy Hook that has never been addressed yet. It has to do with Big Pharma and the mental health treatments in the United States. You see, you have to understand that Adam Lanza was very disturbed. Okay, he was really psychotic. He was on all kinds of drugs, prescription drugs. He had autistic spectrum disorder, but he was never properly diagnosed. He built up an anger complex that no one knew or wanted to be able to treat by proper therapy sessions. He became very hateful, very angry at everybody. And so his mother was the first person who faced her own bullet. I think teachers owning guns is tempting, especially for the older ones. Ginger, I'm going back here. Miss Left said all shootings are fake. Humans are actually immune to bullets. Seriously? I don't think so. Ask all the people who died in war. Yeah. Ginger Marie, no kids died, Michelle. The parents didn't even view their bodies. Roughman says, what the heck? People peace, I think teachers own guns to it's tempting, especially for the older ones. What are your thoughts? The father laughing immediately before giving a speech at a press conference the night after the shooting and even switching to sobbing was suspect. Ginger Marie, he was autistic, Michelle, and we're expected to believe that his parents let him go on a gun range. But now he used guns. He was using his mom's gun, and he probably didn't do it with her permission. Cindy Hook is fishy. I'm not convinced we know the real story, but Las Vegas is a much more suspicious case. Yeah, I do agree that Las Vegas is more suspicious. Now, because now they believe that there may have been more than one shooter in Las Vegas. And also, I still think that September 11th, like I said, to our 11H3's their own person, was kind of unusual too. The first guy who tried to bring down the World Trade Center with a truckload of explosives said that they will get the Trade Center the next time. So I think that they had been planning to tear down the Trade Center ever since the original attempted bombing of the World Trade Center. And the biggest issue with that is that if they already knew that there was a potential that someone would try to attack the World Trade Center again, why didn't the United States do anything to prevent that potential from ever happening? It's almost like they gave these people education visas to come in here, and of course they did just that. They blew up everything because they got the training they need for guns, for flying airliners, and they used that training for evil to cause harm. That doesn't sound like such a nice thing. Nope. There's a video of one of the witnesses that came out of him using the signs word for word. What did Walter supposedly to start communism? Michele, conspiracies are a good direction for your channel. Good stuff. Let's talk about reptilians sometime. I need to refresh myself on reptilians. Because I'm not kind of lost track of all the reptilian stuff and the gray stuff. And I just know is that there have been reported flying saucer sightings recently, but how come in so many of the sightings it's either a low resolution camera that shoots the video and that basically it looks like crap, and or it's so inconclusive you can't tell if they're real flying saucers or not. After his daughter's dying, I was laughing because he realized that the cameras were live, and he lists as a crisis actor. She does believe in reptilians. Yeah, I believe in reptilians. I think they exist, but the question is I want myself a reptilian girlfriend. I just barely got here, it's already reptilian talk. Well, why don't you join the conversation, Lixor Masks? You have the right to do that. Although, I'll be honest, guys, I'm going to be hard time keeping up once this chat starts getting really fast. So if I miss some of your questions, please do not yell at me. I am going to read them and try to review them as fast as I can. Remember, I have to watch the Twitch ones too. Which right now, there's no one actually asking questions on Twitch yet. Ref Man says, I want myself a reptilian girlfriend. Yeah, but she's not going to seem very warm. No, and I mean body temperature wise, because if they're reptilians, they're going to be reptile based, which means that they're going to be cold blooded. That'll be like falling asleep with a boa constrictor. Can you read auras through a computer? No. No, I can't. Yeah, well, so what an electric heating pad that you find in terrariums for snakes. Elixir Mask says, hey, Ginge, I haven't seen you in a while. She's been around. She's been on and off on Discord. Michele, when does the pizza experiment happen? It already happened yesterday. It was inconclusive. It was no way to confirm nor deny anything. I also did the same experiment on my own, in my own pizza, in my own oven the night before, and I came up with the same conclusion that it was inconclusive. Except I didn't have a thermometer, but I noticed that it didn't seem like it was like super cold or anything. I don't think it really cold that much. I missed all last week's. I was actually sleeping for a change. Okay. I already sleep under a heat lamp. There'd be no change for me. Okay. My dream house would have, my bedroom, my dream bedroom would be a giant walk-in freezer. I explained that to R11 in the interview. Which means that we can neither confirm nor bust the myth, or so that's what we're saying. It's inconclusive. So I'm always talking. Michele always talks too, but yeah, I'm talking. What's the question? Don't you love when it stays quiet this long? Ugh. I smell pine sol. Oh, somebody's cleaning their house. Oh, in their apartment. Yeah, I can smell it. I gotta wash my floor again in the kitchen. It's not that bad. No, I know it's not that bad, but I think it could use a little washing. Was Lumi proven real in the doc? I can't say if Lumi is confirmed real or not. That's all I can tell you right now. Ruffman says you can always count on Pop to derail the conversation. Michele, do you think Dory was on the Publishers Clearinghouse scam? No, I don't think so. She didn't even know anything about it. Michele, if Lumi's real, will you ask her if she can go into Astral and tell me who my spirit guide is? I can't really tell you who your spirit guide is because, first of all, I haven't even seen you. I have to see you with your face and image. I mean, I've seen you on video, but it's not the same thing as in person. You see, because your spirit is attached to the essence of your spirit guide through a variety of ways that they're connected. That's how I'd have to follow. It's the equivalent of the string that goes back between the two of you. Ted there, Logan says, I do. I do what? I think he was trying. I think when people peace or was Lumi proven to be real in the doc, and then I wonder if that's what Ted Logan's talking about. Oh, or is he talking about this? About the doc? About the scam? I think he's talking about the scam. I don't know. She sure acted kind of surprised when they called. That guy in Charles in Kingston, Jamaica is going to have some bad time. Yeah, he's going to get a huge bill from Jamaica Telephone. Well, that's because originally the idea was it was supposed to be a surprise, but when I read the actual Publishers Clearinghouse sweepstake rules, it doesn't say that's the way it's done. Explain that. You don't even know when the price patrol is going to show up. They just show up. Maybe you guys just hate he because you ain't seen a beach. That's kind of strange thinking. R1183 says, don't give any more info, Michele. I'm not going to give any more information. Unlike our federal government, printing. That's a kind of good question right there. It's about security clearances. Why do retired government employees that had security clearances still have their clearances after they retire or get fired? What was the explanations? Publishers Clearinghouse called me, or at least somebody attributing that they were from Publishers Clearinghouse, and said to me that they had prize money for me, and I had to pay like $300 or so, and I had to call this guy named Charles in the 876 area code to arrange for delivery of the money. Well, no one told me that 876 was not a toll-free number. It's in Kingston, Jamaica. So it sounded like a totally fishy scam. Even Dory didn't think it was that legitimate. So the point is anybody who says that you win money and says that you need to pay money up front for insurance and stuff like that, that's a bunch of hogwash. As even Publishers Clearinghouse's own rules say that's not how we work it. Number one, we don't tell you when we're going to be coming to your house. Number two, we also don't demand that you pay any money to get money. Okay? We will take care of all this in advance with the money itself. Meaning that we will pay for your tax bill and everything. That's what the scam is. That's where the scam starts. Is when somebody says to you, "Oh, you got to pay up front for the security fee and all that." That's where the scam starts. I don't think Dorothy would have the ability to do it, Teddy. She's not that kind of a person. No, she's not. No, absolutely not. So, do you think that, Ted says, okay, it doesn't say anything there yet. No, he didn't? Okay. It doesn't say anything there yet. I'm just going to turn the desk mic a little towards me so that, could she, I could see her doing that. She's a total scam artist, says Cringe Report. Michelle, you should save money and take a vacation. I'm working on it. I want to go. I'm gonna get a passport first, and I want to go to for next winter. I want to go to the Hotel de Glace in Quebec, Montreal. Sounds like a good few nights to literally chill out, because most of my friends are not into camping. No, Dory's not in the dock, as our Lebanese Tree Zero just said. Now, that's a great place to go, and if you want to go to something cool, you should go to the Hotel de Glace in Montreal area. It's open around Yule to mid or later March. It's completely made of ice. It's based on the ice hotel design in Sweden. Quatching? What the hell is that? Yeah, gotta get. I told Krista I got her questions, and I was supposed to get ready to shoot them. I thought she was gonna be able to shoot me today for the questions. I might just have to kind of catch up with her tomorrow at the Sip Kitchen. And Bigfoot hunting. Oh, okay. You should look into what's affordable too. Okay. Searching for Sasquatch. There was a recent Sasquatch Bigfoot sighting, by the way, in New Jersey just recently. Lots of churches there. Don't forget to actually look around Quebec City and Montreal. Sure, I can put myself on screen. Okay, just give me a second. I gotta get to the controls. Let's do that. Alright, let's see. It's gonna be a hot day. No, not really. Alright, so evolve. Okay, there we go. This is me. I'm gonna get out of the picture so you can see me. But now I can't watch your questions because I'm too far away from the screen. That's not entirely true. Oh, no, it's not true. I can watch them on the phone here. This is, you are giving out, say what? You're always giving out, not showing face. Yeah, there was a Sasquatch sighting in Jersey. Nothing really serious. I have to go look it up and see how recently it was. It was a pretty recent article on Fox News. Just like they also on Fox News also reported a UFO sighting that was pretty dang close to the people, but the camera was really shaky and it was really kind of hard to see. And some people wondered if the YouTuber was deliberately trying to obscure the camera so that people couldn't see what was there. I don't know, but that was just kind of strange in its own right. Says I'll be willing to go Conyers with you. I'm willing to go to Conyers with you. People of peace next summer. Looks on masks. There's been a lot of Quatch activity lately in North Carolina by where I live and where I lay. This is their own personal sassafras named Nabi, mere miles from my house. Cringe Report says, I'm not as beautiful as Michelle's. Well, you see a Cringe Report on his channel. I think I don't see why you wouldn't see him on his channel, because I've seen him on the Cringe Report when he's doing the live streams with us. He's your typical everyday guy. He's same with R11H30, and same thing with Lixor masks. They're just everyday people. They're not super special. They're just everyday people that you see every day. And I'm open to the idea that there may be a large unknown primate. There's a lot of good evidence out there if it actually look into it. Yes, I know. The Bigfoot and the abominable snowman could very well be related to each other. It could also be primates as well, related to us humans. And I already can see that my camera is already starting to go glitchy on me. For God's sakes, that's awful. It's going to drop frames like crazy. Yeah, I know. Switch this thing back over to the chat. At least you can see what the hell's going on. Okay, yeah, let's do that. So let's just go back to the chat so we can keep an eye on everything. Alright, so let's go back to the Twitch stream too. I don't know why you never get any comments on Twitch. I never do. Just outside Atlanta is a small village you can go in. By the way, the Georgia Guidestones, they believe it was the West Christians that built that thing. But But it's the commandments in the Georgia Guidestones in several languages that scare me. Is the one that says to maintain the Earth's population at no more 950 million people. I'm open to the idea of being a... It's okay, we did that. Just read. No, CR, give me... you gave out today to me for not allowing my face on stream. PLP says, wait, message retracted. What, to go into Georgia? Can it be in the winter? Yeah, and it's cold. Not the summer. Georgia gets hot. I was in Georgia in the summer. Some long ago for the last Atlanta Cocoa Fest. That was smoking hot at the Atlanta Cocoa Fest. I went with at the time a guy I knew, a friend from New Jersey, and he took the train down to Atlanta. I ended up taking a plane, as much as I hate flying, and I really have taken the Amtrak, frankly. And I think next time I go to Georgia, I am going to take the train. I could always go in autumn or even in spring, right before the heat comes in. Which down south is pretty short winters. They get hot pretty quick. The Virgin Mary appeared there. I didn't actually read that article yet, but I will. I just keep forgetting to do that. But I seem to remember that. But did she actually, is she attributed to saying anything, though? Because, I mean, just seeing the Virgin Mary is one thing, but if she actually passed the message like she did to the kids at Fatima, I would wonder what she would have said to the kids and adults of Georgia. Well, obviously, I'd have to be at Grand Central, at Penn Station. And it'd have to be when I have money, obviously. Because we don't know how long this documentary is going to go. We don't know how much money we're going to make from AdSense. That's another issue. You're stepping on your cord again. I know that. Oh. You're going to kill this wire. I know. I got to fix this cord. What are you doing? I'm trying. You're going to... Oh, okay, wait a minute. I see what you're doing. Don't lose your headphones. I got it. Okay. Pain in the ass. Pain in the ears. Pain in the ears. Yeah. Let's see. Careful for the cord. I know all about this cord. By the way, the only one problem I noticed with these XLR plugs, these ones here have the ones that belong to, they will come attached with the SM11 is really good cord plugs, but the ones that I bought from China don't even have strain reliefs on them. So it's really easy to rip the wire right out of them. Excuse me. Well, if it costs, depending on the time of the year you go, if it can cost anywhere from $200 to $400 by train, Amtrak, to get to Tampa, Florida, I got a feeling it's probably going to be similar, because Conyers may not even have a train route. Once you get into Atlanta, you might have to take, say, a local inner-city commuter bus to get to the next stop. Have you ever considered a live concert? Cringe asked about. Fans can request songs and we can compile a list. No, he and I talked about it. He suggested that I should try to find songs that I feel comfortable singing. And one of the songs I would do is Long and Winding Road, and maybe even Fool on the Hill. But the problem is the licensing for the Long and Winding Road prohibits it from being played on YouTube at all. Fool on the Hill is not quite as draconian as Long and Winding Road, but the problem is that the new music company that owns the rights to the songs, which is Sony, doesn't want either performed as covers on YouTube. Looking compile less I recommend you. Says, but it is legit to call a little fathom of the Americans and our loving mothers' children are still keeping the charity open. Or we could save up and just fly to Portugal, though. Michele doesn't even have a passport yet. I don't have a passport yet. $75. It's going to take anywhere from 2 weeks to 6 months to get a passport. Ginger Marie asks, are you Catholic? People of peace. What is your favorite song by Engelbert Humperdinck? Oh, let's see. Got quite a few of them, actually. Please Release Me is one of them. You're Just Too Good to Be True is another one. Open My Balloon is the third one. Dance With Me is another good one. People B says, yes, I hope so. Ginger Marie says same, because she's Catholic also. So am I. Although, my personal faith is a little bit mix of everything. I'm a little bit Catholic, and I'm a little pagan too. Oh, that'd be a song to make. Almost a version of, like, based on the song. I'm a little bit country. I'm a little bit rock and roll. Right. Miss Celeste says, people peace, are you trying to get some alone time with Michele? Well, I don't think so. He's a lot younger than me. And too far away. He's old enough to be my son. He's only about 18, I think. 17, 18. I'm, like I said, I'm 50, so I'm old enough to be his mom. Well, I would suspect if you can start a group of activity from people from Canada, you might be able to get group rates for hotels and transportation. So it's an idea to look into, but then once you start doing that, it's going to get a lot more complicated because it's going to mean more scheduling and things like that. Say what? Michele, show him the ways. The ways of what? Would you date Steve-O? I'm not really interested in dating. I'd like to talk to the guy in person, but I'm not necessarily interested in dating right now. Let's see. Orfman says, yeah, but as I said, I'm not really interested in going that route. I know it sounds stupid. I will check out there are campsites nearby. Might be more for, yeah, except for only one problem. And Michele doesn't have any camping gear. I have no camping gear. And how in the hell would I charge my damn phone? Solar charger? Maybe. Well, some campsites do have electricity, but I think fall would be nice too. But like I said, I would have to, the seasons in Georgia are much shorter than they are here in Connecticut. While you're at it, why don't you go to Disney World? That's way down in Orlando. I don't think I would be able to make it all the way to Orlando. I don't even have that kind of money. Not unless something serious happens. We got a very happy, deep-pocketed patron that wants to basically shower us with lots of finances to do those kind of things. It certainly would be good for the channel, because the channel, after I saw the number of views on the Soldiers Monument piece, it told me, actually, I'm not surprised, people did like that. They did like the location shoots, and they did enjoy that. So, yes, I would be willing to do more on location shoots. And, wait, did you ask me about Kanye's? Who? You told him must be a cougar. Could be. Could be, but you're assuming a couple things. I hate this microphone sometimes. Why? Because it's like, there, put it on there. There you go. And then just turn it up that way. I just don't want to rip the cord out. You're not going to rip the cord out. Well, yeah, I know that. Well, that's the reason why I wanted to go up there when R11820 said he wanted to do some of the questions up at Soldiers Monument, which I spent a lot of my young youth there from high school. I thought it was a great idea, so I said, why not? It's one place in Winston that most people don't really talk about much. It's almost like it's abandoned, because it's a Civil War Veterans Memorial. And I always had a strong sensation of peace up there. And I know that the spirits of the soldiers that are up there are still visiting on occasion, and they see me, and it's almost like they know that I'm a kindred spirit. That's all I can tell you. We talked in more detail about this on the live stream or in the video. I'm not a cougar, LOL. I actually like to talk to girls my age, and they like me because I'm not so sexual. Okay. And besides, usually cougars usually refer to older women. I don't think people of peace is an older woman. No. And Michelle's not interested in being a cougar either. No. They hear the other guy asking them to have sex, that they don't have anyone to just be friends with. And that's what I like to be, is just friends. Stupid microphone. Boy, you hate this thing. It's distress. Distress here. The microphone, hangs in a really weird way. Because, my neck is, too close to my dress is too close to my amulet. And then every time my amulet smacks into it, that sucks there. But then the neck is so close to my voice box that it makes my voice even sound more deeper than it is normally. He acts like it. Okay. I think you still got it too low down now. Too low? Try raising it up a bit. There. That works for now. In Conyers, there was a woman in the 40s. People piss in the air. Every other guy asking them to have sex, and they don't have anyone to be just friends with. He acts like it. In Conyers, there was a woman in her 40s who saw her. The male equivalent of a cougar is a silver fox. Correct. Thank you. That makes sense. LOL. She passed away in 2012, but her family is still open. Farm is still open as a museum. One place I'd like to see is parts of the Midwest I've never been to. Actually, I haven't been to too many places in the Midwest. I just been to Arkansas and Prizes for the Blind. I lived in Little Rock, Arkansas for a while, but they didn't really got a chance to look around too much of Little Rock. Okay. I would like to see some other places in the world too. For example, like I said, I'd like to go to Disney World because I've never been to Disney World. I'd like to go to the place that the pickers operate called Antique Archaeology. That's in Iowa. That's pretty cool looking. They told her evil was taking part of the world, basically, and it's time to change her ways. Well, America's starting to change its ways, and so is the rest of the world, as people are beginning to reject globalism and are going back, or trying to return to a more of a Christian way of life in some countries. Hungary is one of them that has pretty much begun the process of rejecting the concepts of the European Union and being more compatible with country, the sovereignty of Hungary. George Soros can never go to his homeland because they don't ever want to see George Soros in Hungary, or he will be seriously cuffed and stuffed because of his interference in so many things in life over there. No, I don't think so. Trump, according to Mark Taylor, is important for the recovery of America, not the destruction. Take a look at the Mark Taylor prophecies. I'll spell it out to you. Where's the search for it on your own? Search for M-A-R-K Taylor. They actually the originals came out around 2011, but he still does. He just did some recently up to 2018 of August, the ones I saw, early August. So Mark Taylor is still talking about the Mark Taylor prophecies of 2011. So he spelled prophecies wrong. It's a little too late now. Okay. So just look for Mark Taylor. You might be really surprised to see what he said. In fact, she got her messages about America being burned exactly 11 years before it happened. When she says burned, she has to talk about all the wildfires that are happening out in the West Coast. She also said that she had a version of a native warrior representing USA fighting a bear and a dragon, representing China and communism. Okay, well that's certainly... I actually chose to no longer support socialism. I don't think Trump is dumb. Trump is my boy. Wade party. So what? And besides that, Mark Taylor prophecies, they're long. There are several YouTube channels talking about them. He's really skookum. This guy is really, really up on it. He's a retired firefighter. He actually... do you have any of his prophecies on... I can find them on the internet, yes. But the problem is that who wants to listen to it out here? Nobody. but maybe you can look up the information about where they can find them. Sure, I could do that. So let me do that. Let me find you and post some links on the prophecies of Mark Taylor. So search Mark Taylor. By the way, Mark Taylor is a Protestant. He's not a Catholic. Does you understand that? I was looking at for some of his other ones. He has several pieces. The newest one is 5 and 10, 7-1. This is Mark Taylor. This is a 14-minute one. The Trump prophecies. I'm gonna play this one, guys. Unfortunately, I don't have it plugged into my phone right now, so why don't you plug in the damn cord? Because that's plugged into something else, I think. Oh, yeah. No, yeah, here it is. Is it plugged into the computer in the bedroom? I think I am plugged up in the computer in the bedroom right now. All right, let me see if I can find the cord here. Hold on, guys. This could get fun. Let's open the cord. I got it. Ow. Okay. Oh, I got it. It's tangled up. You're stepping on it. Oh, is that? I guess that's almost as bad as Palmolive. Well, I think I'd rather be stepping in Colgate Palmolive than of wires. All right, so here's some from Mark Taylor. This is a shorter piece about this. So let's go for it. Where's the hole? Right there.
TV ads, Ned Lamont says stuff like this.
Okay.
First thing I want to do, make for a fairer tax code in our state.
But without a script.
7 lessons within each one of those 7 points, giving you 49 specific calls to action from God, who took us from the tree of life in the Garden of Eden to the tree of life planted right there by the river of life. Get yourself a copy today, ignitinganation.com. Today we have the privilege of meeting with Mark Taylor, co-author of the book, The Trump Prophecies, the astonishing true story of the man who saw tomorrow and what he says is coming next. Mark Taylor is a former firefighter from Florida who's often presented as a Christian prophet based on the claim that God revealed to him in 2011 that Trump would become president. He has a new book out, The Trump Prophecies, the astonishing true story of the man who says tomorrow and what he says is coming next, advancing the belief that Trump is a divine instrument. The Spirit of God says, I've chosen this man, Donald Trump, for such a time as this. Taylor said when he first prophesied about Trump, comparing him to Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and describing Israel and America as allies in a great spiritual battle. This is an incredible story, and Mark Taylor, welcome to Revealing the Truth.
Oh, thank you for having me. It's an honor to be here.
Mark, you are a former firefighter, retired.
Correct.
You served a distinguished career in serving a local community as a firefighter. So this idea, this concept of prophecy, prophet, prophesying, visions, those kind of things, was this something natural to you? Did you grow up in a faith-based home, or was this something kind of brand new to you?
No, I retired in 2006, but I got saved when I was 8 years old. My grandfather on my dad's side was a Baptist minister at the time, and my great-grandfather, his dad, was a Baptist minister who spread the gospel on foot up in the Appalachians. So I have it's in my bloodline on one side of my family, so to speak, but I'm not called to be a pastor, and I'm called to the prophetic. I don't have the patience to be a pastor, if you know what I mean. So, but I got saved when I was 8 years old, so I have grown up in a faith-based home pretty much my whole life, yes.
Was there any time during your firefighting career that you were there at the fire station and God gave you a vision of some
This is only
child
about 10 minutes
caught
long,
in a
guys, so
room
just
or
ain't
some
cool.
event? Or did you ever get to the scene of a fire and have an inclination, an unction, a quickening, a revelation that something was where it might not have been discovered?
You know, I guess, when you have a prophetic gift that God gives you, you're born with it, period. Just God puts it in you before you're ever born. And I can't say that I ever had a vision when I was on the fire department, because I didn't. But what I will say is that you have these unctions or premonitions, some people call it, whatever word you want to use, that something was about to happen, so to speak, and you would know it beforehand. I would be in a fire, fighting fire at times, and I would have this premonition that something was about to happen, something bad. I'd get my guys out of harm's way, or whatever the case may be. Those are the types of things that would happen. I could be at a cutting or a shooting or a stabbing in a crowd of people and realize that something was about to take place. Those types of things. So I think God had been working on my prophetic gift my whole life, but just in a little bit different avenue, if you will, than what most people are used to.
There's a reason I'm asking you this question.
Okay, that's over an hour long. I'm not going to play the whole thing. What I am going to do is, let me get this link information, and I'm going to copy the link, and that way I can go back to our chat, and we will then send you the link so that you guys can go watch the rest of the link on your own time, because nobody wants to sit there and watch that whole thing and hear me play that for a whole hour. That would totally bore the hell out of you. But I do know that there are things that you guys want to hear, and I know that you want to learn more about it. So I'm going to send a link to you for what the Mark Taylor, I just sent it to you, so you can look at that yourself on that piece. And that way, everybody who wants the details can watch it themselves on their own time. So, her name is Nancy Flower, Georgia. Okay. So, to be honest, true prophecy is very rare and humble. They don't call themselves prophets because the rules of Israel regarding prophets is that the prophet is better be 100% right, or they're not going to be alive very long. Okay? That's the Mosaic law that says that. So people who claim themselves to be prophets are not going to sit there and go into a long spiel of prophets. It's just too likely to get misconstrued. So all the prophets of Israel wrote things to be cryptically hard to confirm or deny because of that rule. She predicted the USA would have a war with China. Oh, it's very possible that could happen. Given the way China is reacting to our tariffs and our trade sanctions, and the fact is that both China and Japan have a huge ton of our debt and are selling off their debt, which means that the United States is going to pay out on that debt, and it's causing a lot of economists a lot of concern. But that's because China and Japan want to cash in their chips while they still can, because they don't see America is going to do any better than it is. You have to understand the economic world. I find different about her difference is that she never bashed homosexuality. Her messages were never about any LGBT, because her message had nothing to do with LGBT. Okay. Right now, the fact that so much of our property now belongs to Chinese interests, it doesn't surprise me if the United States would have a hard time to actually win a war against China, because so much of the theatrical production facilities, media industries are actually Chinese controlled. What's just happened recently with Google is an example where the Chinese have infiltrated Google, and is where all the trouble starts, because the fact is that they control everything. I found it. I'll look into tomorrow. Michelle, have a good evening. I can't keel. I can't keel. Keep my eyes. Okay, I'll keep my eyes open, right? Night, chat. Okay, good night, Ginger Marie. So how many people are still in chat besides Twitch? Well, I didn't even look to see if there was any comments on chat and Twitch. There doesn't seem to be anybody on Twitch talking right now, but that's a great question. How many on Twitch are twitching? I'm twitching. On the third day of my life, on the third day. 4 users twitching, 3 users YouTubing, and 1 on Discord called me. Okay, seriously. Yeah, I'm the only one on Discord right now. There's nobody else here. Shame. Yeah. Anyway, so according to Conyers, if Conyers is true, USA will eventually lose the war with China. It's not too hard to understand that, because you already see how China already has infiltrated this country. Just like cancer infiltrates good cells. It's the same thing. And it's really scary to think about, but it's true. Let's see. Let's see. Trending as granted, do not disturb, hotspot shield, and Twitter. What's this one? This one says, it's just a matter of Twitter. I wonder what this one says. This one says, ever heard of hotspot shield? Get it now. I don't need a hotspot shield. Well, before you hang up that, why don't you go check out to see if what's going on the Twitch, so you can watch the dashboard on Twitch, which you can't see on YouTube. I can see it on YouTube. All right, so let's go to over here on Twitch. That's Discord. Okay, let's see. Twitch. I'm trying to find it. It's still kind of warm. It's still kind of warm in here, yeah. All right. So let me just take a quick look at my dashboard here. I have no viewers currently at this time, but we've been on TV for 1 hour, 37 minutes, 38 seconds. 0 viewers, 9 watchers, total of 269 views from Twitch. And the stream chat does not show any action. Does that surprise you? No, not really. It doesn't surprise me at all. Just like YouTube, you can watch the Twitch report on China's ain't got shit on the USA. What kind of I am partial to cabbage. Anyway, I don't want to get much into it now. I'll send you the links after. What do you say about your camping gear? I don't have any camping gear. I don't have anything like that. Let's see. Any messages? Okay, I was talking about a video I was watching from another channel. So let's go to the next set of news right now. I have some articles saved in my watch list on my phone, so we can go to news articles. And let's see, where is the tool? There's the stories, watch, listen, preview. Oops. Oh, I have them also on the download here too. So let's try to find the good ones here. It says embarrassment on the left. Gainer from hating America to loving Antifa. Dems make fools of themselves. I'm just going to read you the headlines here. El Mencho officially dethrones El Chapo as the most wanted drug kingpin. Kentucky youth group capped off American Airlines flight over check-in delay. Latest film is a disgraced actor. I'm not interested in that. Cruise passenger rescued 10 hours after falling off the ship in Croatia. Wow. Right now it's getting kind of quiet. But I noticed that this thing here doesn't seem to have any way of actually pulling up my stories. It doesn't. No. Maybe it's in the For Me section. Save ones. Okay. Oh, I did on the other phone. That's why. Okay, so let's check out the infos real quick here. Let's see. News stories. Let me see what. An exclusive. President Trump is planning a major action against tech monopoly censorship. And I gotta answer the phone, guys. Hold on a minute. Okay, so this plug is terrible. Yeah, you know what it is? What? You got the... Hello? Yeah. Okay, so that's... This thing is messed up. Yes, it is messed up. Okay, so we'll fix that in the future. Alright, so let me go to the other things. I did save a few stories on my phone, on my email, so I can go back to them real quick here. But one of them is that Donald Trump is extremely angry at what's going on here. Exclusive. President Trump is planning a major action against tech monopoly censorship. Muzzling of political speech for tech companies is coming to an end. Alex Jones explains the upcoming moves that President Trump is going to be making against the tech monopolies, including antitrust actions in the coming weeks ahead. A quote from InfoWars says, exclusive. President Trump is planning major action against tech monopoly censorship. Okay. And of course, a couple other ones here. Breaking watch. Trump set to move against big tech censorship. Okay. And a few more pieces, and that. So there's obviously going to be some serious ramifications for tech industry's decision to censor InfoWars. And you still gotta fix this microphone. I still gotta fix the microphone. The pile microphone keeps dying on me. I think this thing is, I wonder if there's a reason why it's doing that. Well, I'm sure there's a reason behind it, but what is it? I don't know. Let me check the obvious, guys. Let me turn that microphone off so we can look at this plug real quick here. I was looking at this earlier. Yes. Yes, indeed. The answer has been resolved. It doesn't look broken. It doesn't look broken, but something is obviously causing it not to work. Is it shorted? I don't think so. Let me check this. Alright, so. Alright, that's. Oh, this thing. 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Okay, so let me turn this mixer down. And I'm not getting no good sound out of this at all. It sounds weak and dead and not giving me the kind of response modulation at all I would normally be having. So it sounds like something's wrong with the microphone. Oh, for God's sakes. I mean, it's... Go ahead, Chloe, you're on the air.
Hi, Michelle, it's me, Jesse. You remember me?
Not really, but anyway, how you doing?
Oh, we were talking earlier. I think I lost purpose telling you how much I like your show.
Okay.
Your hair's real pretty.
All right, now I'm just trying to figure out what's going on with my microphone over here.
Yeah, but have you seen on the news lately that whole thing going on in Iraq?
Who's this now? Queen Sophia?
Yeah, because there's some sort of issue out there.
Okay. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think
my name's Jesse. I'm just a friendly guy.
I was just trying to figure out what was going on with
I'm a
this.
big fan of your show. I saw you on there, so I thought I'd give you a call.
Okay.
So
how's it going?
What's new with you?
Not much. We did the filming
yesterday. Oh, that's good. I'm glad to hear that there's nothing new with you.
We did the filming yesterday for the
Yeah, but do you see how the weather's been lately?
I was just trying to say,
it's been getting real cold.
Okay. Oh, shit, man. Yeah. Did you fix this thing? It's... Let me see. Yeah, it sounds like it's working now. What do you think the problem is? The wire, or is it just a plug? I think it's a plug. I think this microphone is shot. I think this microphone, the pile mic, is long gone. I'm going to be getting some new microphones in the future someday. Pop is king, so it does not matter. Message retracted. People, peace. Mr. Laugh, Pop She does not have any camping gear. You guys will have to share a tent. And that's going to cost money, because if he doesn't have camping gear either, he would have to buy camping gear. And that could get pricey. Unless you want to rent a cottage, and that gets even more expensive. Yeah. And we don't even know if you have a car or a driver's license. If you did, then that would maybe one less thing you worry about is making sure you'd be able to get from point A to point B. No, they're not. Not if you want one that's like a summer tent, which is what you would need anyway. You don't need a winter tent because you're not going to be going camping during. You just need like what they call a 2-season or 3-season tent. So. Yeah, that's about what they're here too. Depending on how fancy you get. Of course, it's not just the tent you're going to need, of course. you're going to need, obviously, sleeping bags. You're going to need, especially if you're thinking about taking the stuff on the train, you got to remember that you got to, unless you got on the train with checked baggage, you're going to have to basically shove the stuff in the overhead compartment. Yeah, maybe it's a group thing. If you go as a group, it might be cheaper. I don't deny that, but just, it's 90 right there, I guess. Of course, for the same price it's going to cost you to get a tent and everything else, why don't you just go ahead, just rent a room in a Motel 6. You don't need to go fancy. Since Michele wants to be able to have access to internet so she can live stream anyway. Right, they would definitely want to do that. Want to be able to continue to do the live streams like I'm doing now, and that's because it is become the main thing for me, especially since people would really rather see me on TV in unique places, and that's what I would like to do, is consider traveling a little bit. Then, of course, there's always the logistics of who's going to take care of my cats and stuff. I might be able to get somebody to help out with that. But they'll have to see what happens. Yeah, but you have to realize is that what might seem like one night, when you have to realize that you'd be taking connections between train and possibly by buses, one night could end up becoming 2 nights, maybe even 3 nights to get home and get back. So it wouldn't be one night. So, I mean, what do you think is going on with that microphone anyway? I think it's the microphone itself has got a problem with the cord inside. Let's see, I think I'm going right back. We could. Yeah, well, Disney World, not Disneyland. Disneyland is in Anaheim, California. Disney World is the one that's in Florida. That certainly is an idea, I suppose, but and that's going to cost a lot more money because of that reason. It's a big deal to go to Florida. Yep. Florida is expensive tourist destination, so hotels are priced accordingly. Let's put it this way: it depends on how much money it takes to get there, and I don't know if that's going to be practical to do that. I think it sounds terrible. Yeah, it's screwed up. That microphone is messed up. That microphone is really messed up. Because I plugged in another microphone into the same microphone connector and it worked fine, so I got a feeling it's the microphone that's screwing up. It's not necessarily the, you think the problem could be the cord? I think the problem might be, let's see if I can get this capsule bar here. Oh my god, it's stuck in there. Careful not to break the capsule. Yeah, it's glued in place. That's in the crease, it gets spilled in there. Can't get it out. Oh, yeah, that's what happened, alright. Stupid thing. The capsule got glued in there pretty tight, too. So you think the microphone problem is the capsule? I don't know. It's a great question. Think they may have already pre-planned. Oh yeah, they probably do. I'm not saying that they don't have pre-planned tours. I can bet they do already. So I mean that's. Let's see if this is any better now. All right, testing 1, 2, 3. Let me just test this microphone here and let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it sounds like it's working again. Sounds like crap. It does sound like crap. Is it the game? Oh, fuck. No, I don't know. Go ahead, call you on the air.
Hello?
How you doing?
My mom is
Excuse me?
my mom is
Okay.
My mom is 5 years old.
So what is it you want to ask me?
Who is you?
Okay. You have no idea.
Hello?
Oh, I was still just trying to figure out what's going on with the microphone
I'm
here.
home alone right now. My parents left me alone. I stole my mom's phone.
So what's your first name?
My name is Doug.
Okay.
My parents left me alone because I was drinking so much they like to do.
Okay.
And
So
I'm really hungry. Like, they just left me here.
so you
would be my friend. I was wondering if you would be my friend.
Okay, so you don't have any questions for me, but you were just wanted to ask me something, but I guess you weren't sure what you were going to ask me?
Yeah, I was going to ask you if you'd be my friend. Do you know about Optimus Prime?
Well, right now, you sound like
Did you see that movie,
you're
Ant-Man?
I'm saying is you really distorted your sound, and you sound like you're yelling in your phone handset. And my switch is really having a hard time trying to decipher it.
I'm only 5 years old, okay? I'm just a baby. I'm telling you that. Will you be my friend? We can play lasers, and we can watch Spider-Man, and we can watch,
Can you speak a little more softly so maybe I can try to adjust it so I can get as best I could to hear it?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just a little kid.
Yeah, I know, but
I'm
it's
just a little kid, okay? I'm like 5 years old.
it was just that you sounded like you were yelling in the phone, and I couldn't get a good sound on what you were saying. Cause
It's so funny.
okay,
Will you be my friend? Because I'm home alone right now. I'm pretty hungry.
all right. Listen, I have to get ready to wrap up the show for tonight, but maybe.
No, don't hang up on me. It's pretty dangerous that I'm here alone.
All right, talk to you later.
Don't hang up on me.
Bye bye. Guys, honestly, when you call my phone number, please do not scream in the phone. I'm serious. I really could not understand what that person was saying whatsoever, and I don't know why they do that. But we now have no clue at all what the story with this microphone is. Maybe the capsule finally went bad. Trust me, it's only a $10 piece of shit. You can pound on it all you want. No, it's cute. Okay, good. I'm making crunchy noises. There we go. Yeah, it was stuck to it. Okay, well, let's see here. I'm looking at the capsule wiring. I don't see anything broken in here on this side of it, but it's just a cheap piece of plastic garbage. It's not even that good of a capsule. Actually, the capsule itself isn't so bad. It's just, yeah, I know the capsule itself is actually a pretty decent capsule. It's just, I don't know why it sounds like that. It just doesn't. So you think it might be a broken wire in the base? This microphone is being held together by tape, incidentally. I want to get myself a new Shure microphone. Might consider myself getting another SM57 or maybe even an SM58 for right now. But let's see if we can get this thing back and plug it into the hole here. And test 1 2 3. Test 1 2 3. Now it's working. I think there's some loose connection somewhere. Yeah, surprise, surprise. Yeah, let's see if this sounds like when it's up to the microphone here. Yeah, it sounds like there's a loose connection to the microphone, and that's why. But I'm not getting the kind of bass I'm getting. Of course, I was getting before, but maybe that might be because. Turn up the gain a little bit. Turn up the gain a little bit. All right. Don't you love live TV? Yeah, it's okay. It was a little kid. It was a little kid. And at least it implied that it was a little kid. The problem is that he was really hard to hear because, and I think it was a boy. It could have been a girl. At that age, it's hard to tell. Because unfortunately, the poor kid was like screaming in my ear, and the volume was really distorted. I wish I could give you an example of what I'm talking about when I say distorted. I mean, it was beyond belief. It's distorted. I can kind of, actually, you all could hear it. It was just, I don't know. The kid was yelling at the top of his lungs on his phone. And that makes it hard because, you know, I don't want people to feel like I don't give a damn, because I do. But it's really kind of hard to hear them when they're just adjusting the volume here. Okay, that's better. So, let me put the other microphone back on now so I can hear. See both microphones. And since it is 8:56, does anybody have, either in Discord, YouTube, or Twitch, does anybody have any questions for the last 4 minutes of the show? Let me just give you a quick 411. We will have our live stream on Monday for YouTube, Discord, and Twitch. And we also will have our live stream, of course, on Wednesday as well. Did you see my messages? Yes, I saw some of them. I swear I read a website or something about it some time ago. It said Kanye's trip in New York was like $60 for the bus. I'm not taking no goddamn bus. Pardon my French. Honestly, seriously, don't talk to me about bus. I'm not flying. I'm not going to take no bus, and I ain't taking no plane. So it's going to have to be by train or by foot. Yeah, right. I'm going to walk all the way to Conyers, Georgia from Winstead. I don't think so. You want to fix, you think you could actually make this microphone better? It sounds like, oh my god, it sounds like there's a loose connection in there. There might be what the problem is. Do you think it's the plug? I don't think so. I don't think it's the plug. Because I'm not getting consistency. It's something in the handset here, I think. Because, yeah, I'll spare your ear, guys. Yeah, I fixed the microphone. At least now you can hear that noise. Lots of scratchy noises. Alright, so, as far as I can tell you this much, the documentary, just to wrap this up real quick, so let me switch the camera back to me. Might as well, right? Let's see, where's the stupid camera? There it is right there. Turn the phone number off. Switch the camera back to me. And hit dissolve on the screen. Okay. The documentary will be held at in a couple months' time. It's going to take time to edit the videos down. And as you can see, this poor old computer is just really not having a good day, man. Trying to do too many things at once, and this computer is starting to lose its cookies. in rendering video, so that's the reason why I don't usually show my face in the camera, because it keeps screwing up. But anyway, the point is we will be meeting, as I said, probably Monday and Wednesday of this week. Plus, of course, I love it when you have questions, because it makes it go so much easier when you have questions about stuff. So, if you have any questions you'd like to know about what's going on, or about people, or things like that we could cover, I would love to cover them. And, let's see. Oh, what the heck did you just click on? That's the Alex Jones thing. Oh, okay. That's Fox News, actually. YouTube. Let's go back to my YouTube here. It's the notifications. I know it's the notifications. I got that part. So, let me switch the camera to me. Anyway, so to make a long story short, I want to thank everybody for watching this stream today. I know it's been a pretty good day overall, and would a car be okay? Yeah, car would be okay, I guess. It's just that I really don't know if I'd want to travel that far by car. It's a long trip. And you still would have to have a passport just to get out down to Conyers, Georgia, because you have to go through immigration's border patrol. Alright, guys, look, I'm going to see you guys all real soon in a couple of days. And if you have any comments, questions, concerns, gripes, kudos, whatever, don't be afraid to leave the comments in the comment section below. You know I do read them, right? And I want to thank you all for watching these live streams. And we will be doing much more of them soon. As far as this piece of microphone here that's broken, let me show you why it's broken. I'll turn the sound off so you don't get your ears gouged out too badly. What's happening is it was a cheap plastic microphone many years ago, and it's the only thing original about it is the actual microphone part. The rest of it is completely new in the inside. And so what's happening is the cartridge here is got crazy glue on the seams, and so I need to get this crazy glue off the cartridge assembly. Right now, as it is, as long as you put this microphone in the right place, it's fine, okay? But there's some intermittent connection inside, and I don't think it's the cartridge itself, because the wiring looks okay. So, unfortunately, this is a microphone that should be replaced by the PG48 or a PG58 from Shure, because it'll give better sound results anyway. So, you should get this in the right hole here. Let's see, 3 holes this way. Oh yeah, even the microphone key, it doesn't work. So I can't even, see right now it's out of order again. Okay, so this is out of order again. Oh, it's just from working the microphone piece? Yeah. So it sounds like something's intermittent connection somewhere. Yeah. Yeah, something in this microphone is messed up. See, here's the cartridge, and okay, so that's the microphone isolation transformer. So that's, yeah, that's what the problem is. It's the microphone isolation transformer circuit. I'm gonna have to take this microboard, so which means you still have to crack it open anyway. I still have to crack it open to fix it, so I'm gonna take care of it later on. I will fix it, and I will put this back in place. It's just a loose connection. And I just dropped the plastic part. There it is. So I gotta fix this. So it's a loose connection going to the XLR plug. This microphone really doesn't need the isolation transformer circuit because I don't use it under high impedance. So I'll just get rid of that transformer and just go straight to the element, right to the condenser or to the dynamic element. But for now, that's another story, and I will talk to you guys soon. So we'll see you guys later. And stay out of trouble. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everybody.